So you said 60
Okay.
feet?
It's a 60-foot line, but it's only 5 feet wide.
It's like a sunbeam or a lightning bolt you can keep doing while you hold concentration. And the hound, is that concentration?
That is not concentration, so the
Alright.
hound lasts for 8 hours.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage if you're undead.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I know. Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Ah, that's awesome.
That's a 16 to save.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
I will say, as the light spreads out, it is definitely like a beacon in the fog, so that like people that can see the light can kind of tell the source of it. So it's not like necessarily helping you see through the fog, but it's just adding some kind of dimensions to everything.
Okay.
As the light is kind of, what's the word? Dispersing through the fog particles. Is it 60 and 60 or 30 and 30? The light.
I think it's... Oh, hold on. I'm also going to use a meta magic. It is 30 and 30. 30 bright, 30... Yeah.
Well,
And it is sunlight.
Oh, oops. Okay. So yeah, everybody can see that kind of. Being that he also did it recently, I imagine everybody knows that giant
Charisma modifier. Oh, I have 2.
giant
Okay,
beacon in the fog is Andraste.
Another meta magic point to reroll. I'm using empowered spell, and I have a +2 to hit charisma, so I can reroll both of those ones.
So that adds on 5 and 4, 9 points to the 21. So 30.
30
Points of radiant damage. 1 second. Okay. 30 points. Nice. You send this burning light. You can start to see these like very bright kind of golden flames licking on it where it struck through and sizzling with smoke. Kind of burnt away at the undead flesh. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I think I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Wait, where's Kara?
Hello.
Way over
Waving
here.
all the way. Raving all the way.
She's over there. Not the Andraste shirt at the moment.
Oh. I just realized I didn't even see her on my screen. I was zoomed in too much. Okay.
Like, where'd she go? I'm that immersed. It's the wilderness. One with the shadows, bitch.
not anymore.
It is Dio's turn.
Oh.
Nice. There you go.
That's so annoying that it's
Are you
an
flying
action.
up at all, or are you staying on the ground? Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, why not? You got wings now.
Oh, I forgot to make an opportunity attack earlier. But it's too late.
Darn.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you couldn't do the fog.
What?
Didn't you say you couldn't do the fog?
Yeah, I don't think the fog does it because the attack roll is not like an attack. It's like a saving throw kind of thing. Something like that.
When he said the fog, he was talking about
The creature. Oh, I see. I see.
So the creatures in the fog, the mist will be the mist.
Okay.
That movie, The Fog, god awful. god awful, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Bonus action. That is way out of luck. He is going to use a legendary action to move
Oh god!
Oh.
No!
towards the
I
source
knew
of this
it.
light.
Wait, the hound. Does he do a thing yet?
At the start of Andraste's turn.
Oh.
This one will. Where's my mouse? Okay. 5.
Oh.
You can only get one this turn. Now can you make a Constitution saving throw as it starts to rip at you?
I'd rather not. Oh, fuck.
What'd
You
you
have
roll?
the meditation still.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use that.
And we all have an inspiration point.
What was it without meditation?
Without meditation, it was
What
going
did you
to
roll?
be... I rolled a 5, but then I just
Ooh.
rolled an 8, so it's still pretty bad. So it's 11 total.
Oh god.
Hold on. I'm making sure. Can I still use luck if you used meditation? I don't.
I don't think you can see him
Yeah.
to do
I
that.
have to see.
I think so.
Hold on.
Maybe. Not sure.
We
I'm
do
having
still
like
have an
God feely thing. Hold on. So
Yeah,
We
you still
also
have
have an
inspiration
inspiration too, but
God has
I didn't go use that yet.
No, I'm good.
With the meditation.
I might use it on a death save. Who knows?
Roll with advantage on the next roll of their choice. So, if you look and it doesn't say anything about having to see, I would say you could like choose one of them to re-roll, and since it's advantage, you could just take whichever one is higher.
yeah, I'll do that.
Does it say you don't need to see in the ability?
I don't see anything like that. I gotta look by spending. Look. See, it's like
What page is it?
I'm on 140.
It's freaking dumb book.
It is so dumb.
Take your time.
Sometimes that book loads so slow.
Whenever they make an attack roll, ability check. But then you have alter luck. You can use your luck dice to alter the fate of those random by spending a luck point that go to force an opponent, or allow an ally to roll with advantage. So,
It's like, do I need to see you doing that?
well, it does say you can allow an ally to roll with advantage, but he already had advantage with the meditation.
Oh, the wording with the advantage. Yep.
So
okay.
yeah, it's always tricky like that. Well, you do have resistance because the Aura of Life is still up, so you take 13 points of necrotic damage. It's almost like you start to feel your kind of life essence be drained by this fog.
No.
It's a good thing you didn't roll lower. That's that.
Wait, did he take necrotic damage from that?
Yes. It was.
Did-
I gave him.
okay.
Yes, I gave him the resistance. Okay.
And that wouldn't have eaten away at my armor like Agathis at all, right?
What? Let me see.
Because armor of Agathis
just
only
like you take
activates
damage?
for melee, I believe.
Let me see. This is kind of a weird one. It's kind of like a swarm or ooze kind of thing.
So we have founders.
If a creature, yeah, this is technically not making an attack against you, so technically no. Interesting. I'm gonna keep that for later.
No.
Never
Okay.
realized that.
He said
Okay,
I just
that's
starred that in my book.
its turn. I will say you can see. Not able
Oh,
to get to
great.
anybody, but there is another one that starts to form between y'all. Next it is Nell's turn. Oh, you did have an Eldritch Blast. So I would say you could do the Eldritch Blast on the one that just went on you.
Yeah, you've already that.
But I would say it would be disadvantage. Since you're like just shooting it through the fog that's around you.
You only have to get a hit.
What's a 13?
That hits.
Ooh.
Change this number real quick.
Not you taking notes. Nell is going to be the next Volo, creating his monster manual for the world.
Oh my.
It's 18 on the second, so that hits.
Yeah.
And 23.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm
so-
going to say it doesn't get pushed by the nature of the creature. But it's going to take some damage.
32 force damage.
The fog is like shuddering kind of around you. You can. It's almost like it's not just like the fog itself has started to attack you, but like there's a color that, like kind of a sickly green, that has started to go into the fog. You can see dead and ghostly faces kind of appearing in it, to kind of tell where it is.
So this is the wailing.
And it looks like it's starting to kind of, there's like holes in it. It's kind of struggling. It's rough.
It's rough.
It is your turn. Oh, I'm going to do a legendary action to bite Andraste. Let's see, 27 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, you're going to have to make a con saving throw. Oh, I rolled low, so you only take 16 points of damage, so you just have to roll a 10. Oh no.
Oh! Okay.
Okay, so the sunbeam stays up. Now it's Nell's turn.
Oh, wait. How much damage did I take? 16?
16, yes. Please.
So get my reaction back because now it's my turn.
Correct.
And is this thing like on me, or
Yes.
like
Yeah.
In me.
would I still be able
it's
to?
kind of wrapping around you, surrounding you a little bit.
Would I still be able to like attack it on me, like do another Eldritch Blast against it at disadvantage?
Yes. Yeah, it would just be a disadvantage.
That's what
But,
I'm
I
going to
mean, it's not that hard to hit.
do. Oof. Well, that first one at disadvantage, I rolled a 19 and a 20, so
Ooh.
that's 31, I think.
Oh my god.
Right.
That's a 25 on the second, and 19, so 3 again.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll this with Eldritch Precision.
Yeah, that 31 hit its AC a couple times over. Maybe more. As you're shooting these Eldritch Blasts through the fog around you, it is kind of ripping holes in it and almost like pulling away at the energy as it is flying through it.
Yeah, I rolled max damage on 2 of those, so that's
Nice.
39 total.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
That's big for you, dang.
That's big for you! Oh, you big boy! You did
I'll give him a pat
it!
on the back.
Yeah.
Fuck all
Oh.
y'all, because that's a cantrip.
Oh, baby!
Oh, okay.
I know, but you're a warlock.
Oh my gosh, I was
Oh
so
god, you guys are so mean.
I didn't even read it like that. Do you want to move or bonus action?
Um, I feel like if I tried to move... Well, yeah, I think actually... Gotta be my character. He's gonna start backing away into the trees over here.
Woo, woo, woo.
Can you choose
Anything
to
with
miss
bonus
and roll
action?
to hit? Sorry.
Like, why?
There's the
I will bonus action plasma shield. I haven't used that in a while.
Okay.
I get left here in the middle of all the fucking shit.
We're back to the Hound's turn. Finally.
How many times can I do this?
I'm gonna do a bite on Andraste. That's a 25 to hit.
Debating if I want to use my reaction for this. No, I'm okay.
Okay. That'll be 30 points of damage, and then I'll need to make a con saving throw.
15 or higher.
Yep.
Andraste is looking a little wounded.
That means he's rough.
Okay, so the sunbeam goes away.
Do you not have Warcaster as Andraste?
You
Ronnie.
these are things to remember. You're welcome. Say thank you.
Bro, thank you!
Yeah, kiss that man. Kiss that man.
I'm running it on my thing right now.
Don't you have Warcaster? And then Ronnie went, the amount of time.
Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I'm going to bite Andraste again. That is a natural 1.
For a 25 to hit.
No, that's not gonna hit. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do that. I'll have to remember that.
He said, I have time.
The question is, do I do that or that? I think we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna go for Cloud this time.
Okay.
24 to hit. Take 28 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing damage. And then make a strength saving throw.
You have meditation.
Once again, tries to pull you up, but is not successful. Okay, we go back to Kara's turn.
Hunter is so like, I so wish you guys didn't
rough.
do your meditation. You're right, Ray. Rutro. I don't.
Left row.
Rough-row, I don't like that you said that. Ew, 70? 90? Oh, but... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think about Andraste's whole beam of fucking light. This outer circle is... Oh, I can't panic. This outer circle is still, dim, yes?
Making sure right
Yes.
now for you.
The light next, the inner circle is bright light.
Because I'm here, because, like,
got it.
ideally...
Yeah, it says 30-foot radius, dim light, an additional 30-foot. Yeah, bright
I
light.
think so. It was already dim light. So does it? I guess it would just stay dim light. I don't think it increases it. I think that's Pathfinder to you. So yeah, so that's dim light.
Oh, does dim light stack in Pathfinder to make bright lights?
Well, I think like when you use something like a daylight, you would use that to cancel out things like darkness, like a
Oh,
higher
I
level
see.
spell. And then I'm pretty sure the wording on it, it doesn't say like
Actually,
it
wait.
makes it bright light. It says it increases the light level by 1 or something like that.
My brain just bounced back and forth on different things to do, but I'm also like, son of a bitch. I'm like, is it just easier to make it another target and just stand there? Or wait, no, I don't want to waste my turn. I don't know. Legendary resistance. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna shadow teleport in. I'm just gonna do my normal 45-foot run. Like I literally could get that, like that, and I'm perfect. And I'm just gonna go all in. So I'm doing 4 punches. So I'll go for it. Here we go. So first one, 17 to hit, 29 to hit, 17 to hit, 25. Okay, great. And then.
Oh, and then Cloud, I forgot to. You need to do a con saving throw for the concentration. Those all hit.
Okay. He's currently engaged with other dudes, so I get sneak attack, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
17?
Ask the 2 holes in my body.
Huh?
Ask the 2 holes in my body.
I have
literally
to
that person
ask.
in that creature's picture.
Wait till I get a crit.
So all my punches add to 67 points. And I'm just gonna hope that my punches are enough to get it to turn and look at me.
Don't you ever complain to me or anybody else about not doing anything again.
I don't have the fancy schmancy magic!
Yeah, hearing the screams of Nell and Cloud and Arbaste as they're being bitten into and harassed by scary fog. You run forward and just start punching into this thing, cracking away at all of these, like, this armor of bones around it.
Oh yeah, and like I've been rolling about the whole like, is she terrified to go in or not? I rolled a natural 20, so that is definitely the screaming of that was
Yeah.
She said, "Fuck the fear."
Like, you're at this point of like getting past the bone and into the viscera as like blood is spraying out and like black ooze.
Gross.
Next is Cloud's turn. I'm gonna make a legendary action. Yeah, I'm gonna bite Kara.
Yes, bite me!
Hit.
Shield.
Ooh, nice. Dodged it. Next will be, now it's Cloud.
Okay. Not rough anymore now.
That's so funny. Listen, I literally don't remember ever hearing Cloud say rough, so that's.
There's been a couple times I think that I just didn't say it because I was pretty like my turn was like next or something, and like I was gonna not be rough anymore. Which this was also one of those times, but I just wanted to say it this time.
You would shoot yourself with something. Actually, I can't wait for the fight for Hunter to be like, actually, you're not healing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for that one.
Cloud's gonna piss himself.
Trust me, I'm waiting for that one. Well, I'm gonna try to claim the dead again on this guy.
Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw. I rolled really good. Does a 17 save?
Roll it again.
Okay, that is not going to save. So I'm going to use the legendary.
I know it.
There we go. It's fine. We're burning. We're burning.
I know.
Yeah, at least you were able to burn through it on that one and him like fail to save instead of him saving.
I reach over the dog. I high five Cloud while he's like pissing him.
You can't see the dog.
Oh.
Yeah, you fully just step on the dog's foot while it's at this point.
I hear it, and I'm like, oh my god!
I don't know what I want to do as my bonus action. Is anybody else rough?
You can do a religion check on any of the things.
I think Andraste is the only one that's rough in this situation.
Are you rough, Andraste? Okay.
I'm living on the edge.
I will cast bonus action, second level healing word on Andraste. No. Something.
Gonna roll out.
Oh my god, the 1 and the 4.
Oh!
Way better than
It balances it out to be average.
Yeah! yeah.
We're now getting to Andraste's turn, so you can roll for your dog to bite the dog.
That dog! The dog gets advantage! Oh, well, I mean, you can still see if he gets a nat 20. Oh.
Well, it hits.
Okay. Is it 48? I have it open here.
Oh my god, does the dog look like Courage?
You can't see it.
Only Andraste will know.
Andraste can see it.
Only to Andraste.
16 points of piercing damage. What?
Five?
I was thinking, like,
What were you thinking?
obviously it couldn't actually be this, it's just like part of the spell, but if it looked like the little blink dog that y'all had seen at the very beginning. 16 points of damage. Yeah, Kara standing next to it, looking at it as you're punching into it. Suddenly, at its other leg, you don't see the dog, but you see these kind of like spectral force jaws appear around the leg and just bite into it and punch through some of the bone and then fade.
Andraste just hears, what the fuck?
And then it's Andraste's turn. Well, like, no, it is yours. Yeah.
The rest of his turn.
Yeah, the rest of your turn.
Okay, so if I use something like disintegrate, it makes a saving throw, right? I don't have disadvantage on you. Mid-range, creature objects. Yeah, it just says dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't say anything about an attack.
Okay,
So I
was worried about this. I was like, I know I need it to be right in front of me if I want to try this. So yes, dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. That's a fail. I'm going to use my last legendary distance.
Oh! I just spit it doing that.
That's a spicy
It's showtime.
Oh, it's showtime.
Okay, so half of 78.
It does not on a successful save for disintegrate. It does just damage or no damage.
Really?
Oh.
Or it would say, like, on a successful save, the target takes half damage, something like that.
Oh, man.
But you used up that last one.
You did.
Yes. You did.
Disintegrate's gonna do it every time. Take out that legendary resistance. It's disintegrating the legendary resistance.
And then, 10, 25.
Hey, this time I am gonna make an attack of opportunity. I will remember this time.
Ah, what a beast!
Okay.
Look at her tail.
I wish I could see.
Next, it's Vio's turn.
It's going wild right now.
Isn't it? She is the beast. Ah!
I'm shaking her butt right now, that's why it's in her
Oh, she is loving life. School.
Sure. Okay. Intelligence saving throw.
My keyboard.
A 14 to save you. Nice.
Oh! Vio hit. Vio
You
go
said,
burr.
I'm not healing today.
It hunches its head
Yes,
down
you are.
between its front legs as its brain is racked with a psychic pain and continues to burn with more of that golden flame from the sunbeam.
Can we take a bathroom break?
Sure. After this. Okay. As you move away, it does get an attack of opportunity.
Damn, its range is pretty far. It's got a long ass neck.
That's a 24 to hit. That is 26 points of damage. Piercing damage. And then we'll do the bathroom break before the next turn.
Now I'm sitting here, I'm like, do I just want to see how high I can get with my damage, or should I try bestow cursing it now? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Bella! Bella! Oh, come here. Come here.
Okay, it's already back. Shut down.
God bless you. God bless you. Oh! So Bella! Come over here. Hi, come here. This is my form of bathroom break. Because I went in the middle of combat before, so I don't have to go. Come on. What? Oh my god. What's up with you? Okay, I'm going over here. Alright, come here, loudmouth.
Also, with Vio's turn and taking that psychic and radiant damage, the creature does look rough.
Vio go burr.
That's my husband.
Androsse's like, yes, my husband killed me. This is what I've trained him for. Oh, I'd like to, if we can, like, end at 3 o'clock on the dot, because I am gonna go out with my dad for Father's Day.
Oh my gosh.
You forgot it's Father's Day.
I forgot.
Yes. I forgot it was his. Oh!
I mean, I don't keep up with made-up holidays.
Yeah, I forgot it was Father's Day like last week, and I realized around maybe Thursday that I was like, oh, I should probably get him something. Like, I have a hard time gift shopping for my dad too. That was the worst part. I have
a hard time gift shopping, period. I'm not a good gift giver.
It depends on for who it is. Like, Amanda, I know her like the back of my hand. Ronnie, I know what he likes. You know, Mom is very vocal about the things she wants.
Yeah.
Dad, nothing. I have no idea. I'm a blank slate every year.
I like have to ask people, okay, what do you want? Okay, great.
Well, I can't even ask him. He doesn't even tell me. Like, he's weird when it comes to getting gifts. Like, I'll be like, what do you want? He's like, I don't need anything. And I'm like, well, I want to get you something. What do you like? What do you want? He's like, I don't care. And I'm like,
lose his keys?
I don't think my father loses anything. My dad's very anal about where things are placed, so
He's very type A.
Yeah. I got him a Star Wars mug.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Wow! Wow! All right.
I'm just.
Yes, I got him a mug because I don't know what else to get him. I've gotten him literally everything in the fucking book.
She's like, I'm not in college anymore. I can't buy him any more of my college shit.
Exactly. I've probably bought in every single type of college thing imaginable, like a hat, a shirt, sweatpants, a sweater, like one of those like really nice water jug things. What?
Does he wear them?
Yeah, he wears them.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I would. I'm just
Wow. Wow, wow.
My disintegrate. Yeah.
It's okay. You burned through its last.
You burned through the last resistance.
Bitch.
No, but still, my disintegrate.
Oh my god.
Let's tell
This
me my.
Literally, Ronnie is the one. We have to break through the legendary resistances, and then he burns through one. He's like,
I was using my
no.
divinity to do it. You could have just waited. What?
What's that 41? What is that?
Just now,
Yeah, what is
41.
that? It's a new area.
Well, also, I don't think things have failed that very often either. Also, I think those wings, that extra 15 is big.
Mm. He's like, oh right! Oh my god.
I just hope all of you realize in this fight we're in the middle of the fog, and we've had a giant sunbeam go off, illusory fireball go off, all kinds of lights and stuff. So
Yeah, I know.
The rave over here.
I'm like, that just means that we leave, like, right when this is done. Just, there's no, like, whoa, what was that? Just, we'll talk about it later, walk and go. Whoa.
Both of the husbands are having the time right now, okay? Leave us alone.
Oh my god. Listen, that's why this was one of the first times that I was like, I'm like, no, Kara's taking the initiative, fuck this. Oh, do you think that we should? I'm like, no. We're being followed. I've already had the experience of us, like, quick, we have a timed situation. And everyone's like, wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, no, we're not doing this. It's a tornado! I think Hunter really should be our beef to go call his dad.
I was about to go tell my grandpa Happy Father's Day because I had no fucking idea. I don't keep up with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I usually am really bad at remember Father's and Mother's Day. I, like, remember and I'm like, oh, shit. And I mean, especially Mother's Day. Mother's Day is one of those ones I have to, like, be on top of. Or Mom's gonna be like, aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah. For me personally, I don't feel like it's my fault for not knowing when Father's Day is because I've never met mine. And it's just been like a lot of like my mom's boyfriends and stuff like that. So it's like,
Yeah.
not really been a holiday that I needed to celebrate.
Yeah.
Holiday.
There was a lot of just like pity like stepdad Father's Day cards being given out.
Like, here, yeah.
And most of it was just like my mom bought it and was like, here, sign your name on this.
Yeah, I've gotten those type of cards before. It's this person's birthday coming up, right on the card. I'm like, love you, Maria.
I didn't even give them that courtesy. I just literally just signed my name like I was signing a contract or something.
Yeah.
It rolls like shit, but the sound of the metal dice is so satisfying.
It's so satisfying. I'm really satisfied with this trick. It's very nice, you know. Even though it's not wormwood, it was made really, really nice.
You got a wood one?
I got a wood one. Because I had some shitty, like, what was it? It was like $10. I don't know what it's like, a fake leather almost, but like it's black and the hair sticks to it, and I'm like, I hate this. It's so bad.
Like mine. I have a black, like, sort of pleathery out, and it's got like a velvet bottom, so like my cat's hair always gets stuck to it.
Oh yes, yeah.
but I just like rub it to the side and.
Well, see, it's like hard to like rub it or try and get it off because like there's like printed text on it. It says, "What doesn't kill me gives me XP." But then when I try to rub or get around it, like I notice there's a spot that's starting to peel up, like it's gonna come off, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, there's no writing or anything in the velvet on mine. It's on the outside. It's like a dice on the outside, like imprinted.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like two pieces too. Like one is got like the 4 slots to hold all the dice and like a small little tray, and then the lid itself is just like a giant rolling tray. And that's
cool.
The part I use. I'll just keep the dice on the one side and roll on the other.
Yeah, and you know, originally I wasn't even planning on getting a tray. I was like, I don't need it. I was like, at first I walked past the stand and I was like, oh, those are some really nice dice bags. I was really thinking about a dice bag. But then I was like, but I have 2 smaller ones. You know, I'm using those, and I don't really have a tray. So then obviously here I am doing math calculations in my head. Like, is the price worth it? I think it was like 55 or 60, which I was like, compared to Wormwood, yes, that's a lot cheaper.
I mean, you could always just roll your D24s on the site and roll all your other
everything else on, yeah.
Okay.
But then I thought about the D24s, and I was like, I don't even use trays. But then I'm like, I'm not going to use Kara for the rest of my life, though. I mean, every other character is going to be a D20, and I was like, I'm buying it. Give it to me. And it's cool because the bottom has, like, mathematical formulas engraved into it. So it was like, it was literally like made for me. And I told them, I was like, I'm literally going to be a teacher. And they go, I'm surprised how many math teachers have suddenly come out of the shadows to come over here and buy this tray.
Do we know if everyone's here?
Present.
As far as I know, yes.
John?
Yes, I've been talking.
Okay. Well, you said that at some point you were maybe going to say...
John?
So I was texting my friend. She just dropped with some major stuff.
Oh, I gotcha.
Videos turn last.
She found out her mom has cancer.
Oh my gosh.
But her mom and her like no contact kind of, so it's like a weird situation.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I don't think it's terminal. She said her mom's getting treatment, but I don't know.
Okay. Kara and Cloud can make Constitution saving throws.
Let me put plural. There's 2 now. Constitution. Meditation.
No, that's another one.
Oh, damn it.
What's up here?
Does a 15 save?
I don't know, it does.
Do you see the process I had to go through? I got a 5 to then re-roll with meditation for a nat 1 to then re-roll because of luck to get a I'm like, oh, I see.
You both take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Is that halved?
Yes.
Wait, what is my hit points as of 1?
And next it is Nell's turn.
Everybody's so spread out except for me and fucking Kara.
Hi!
Could I see well enough that what's going on with the fog, and that it's on them, or would I have to move forward?
I'd say you'd probably have to move forward a little bit, because from here it just looks like a big shape. You can't really tell they're like inside of it or whatever.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to step right.
Oh wait, now I'm remembering. Kara and Cloud, it's 6 instead of 12. Because I was thinking it was halved from the saving y'all saved, but it's also halved because of the thing, so you can add 6 back.
Okay, cool.
I would say at this point you could definitely tell this one that's around Cloud, you can see the change in the fog around him, and you can kind of see his particularly tall shape inside of it. Well, you can't like exactly see him.
Okay. Any creature. Okay. Nell is going to. I'm gonna do both my action and my bonus action at the same time. He is going to shout out, "Get out of there," as a bardic inspiration to Kara.
Oop.
And as he's saying that, he's going to exhale sulfuric gas and cast Bane on all three of these creatures.
Oh.
I think I roll a saving throw to determine if it affects them or not.
Yeah, charisma save.
Charisma save for each.
Gotta
Okay.
Coffee.
The hound failed. The fogs probably gonna fail too. Yeah, they fail too.
So they are baned.
Okay.
And Kara has a 56 inspiration,
Ooh.
and I am standing right there. That is my turn.
Okay, next. I am going to...
Meow.
Now before I forget. Oh, okay.
Wanted to mark off my spells.
Okay. So I'm going to try to do this on a cloud. Not a great roll.
D4.
I know. I'm going to use one of my inspiration to reroll this attack.
Oh!
Good. Keep those over there. Move them outside of the way.
I want to use my inspiration to counter your inspiration.
Oh
No.
Fucking dude.
17 to hit.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm determining what I want to try. I think because it's such a hit or miss. Hold on. I'm looking it up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I used to. Wait. Is this still top of the round? Yeah. I have to use lock. I thought I could use silvery barbs, but I've used a reaction for shield, so roll it again.
That's caught. That's really. Can you not? Okay. Minus. Well, this one I rolled higher. So I think it would still be the lower one, right?
Yeah.
But the lower one would still, yeah.
It still hits, yeah.
Okay.
That was a roller coaster.
Seriously. So it is 22 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Probably should have just waited for the save instead of the hit. Oh!
God, these fucking straight.
He wants to eat you!
Oh god.
Fine.
What my?
Thank God these gauntlets. Oh my god.
Just
That's
remember
gonna be
the help
Kara's
with your last
turn.
week, Hunter.
I don't know if I want to bestow.
And?
Oh. And I don't know if oh, God. But Cloud might try and leave again next turn. I might not have the opportunity again to punch. I've been back and forth on Bestow Curse and punching. Okay. Alright, so then I don't know if Foggy Bitch tries to hit me, but I am leaving its radius to get on this side. Like, I run in between this undead creature's legs. I'm like, oh god, excuse me!
Oh, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
Is this a fear effect?
Starting in the fog. Yes, you have advantage.
I have advantage.
Period.
19.
Okay. You're fine.
Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Please. I'm gonna pop that key, because I'm going 4. This page is gonna get filled up with all advantage hits. I'm sorry. So first is the nat 20. Second is a nat 20. Third, I could
You don't
reroll.
need to. Just move on.
Yeah, I keep
you
going.
had a nat 20 on the other one.
I know. That's right. Third is a 29. Fourth is a nat 20. Okay, wait. Now I need to do the math in my head. How many numbers is this? So was the first one a nat 20?
Come on, math.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
just
So
kidding.
then.
3 nat 20s, 1 normal hit. Sneak attack on the
So
nat
2, 4, 6, 7d10, 4d6. 8 times 4, 32.
36.
Nice.
Oh, whoopsies. I forgot to put the roll. Roll
Clouded.
7d10 plus 4d6 plus 32. Shut up, she really is. 80!
80. Damn. Okay. A lot.
Hopefully he's mad. It goes for me. I think. Wait, does shield go until the end of my turn or the start of my turn? That might change
Until the
things.
start of your next turn.
Fuck. Okay. Then yeah, I'll just stay here.
Okay. After your turn, I am going to use 3 legendary actions. He rears back on his legs and picks up his front legs and kind of slams them into the ground, sending out waves of necrotic energy. So I'm going to have Bio, Nell, Cloud, and Kara make Constitution saving throws.
This is AoE? Oh,
Yes.
it doesn't
But you're-
matter. He's
yeah.
5 foot away. I can't use AoE to help you with this. You said Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh. It's okay, because she'll be resistant.
Y'all hurt me. Listen, I can't help everybody.
So, Nell takes 23 points of necrotic damage. Vio takes 11 points of necrotic damage. Cloud and Kara take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Is that halved and halved
Yes.
for me?
Yeah, that was with the math. Yes.
God, wait. You said Vio took
Wait,
11,
Vio failed.
and
Vio's got a 4.
Sorry, he's not in your bubble, so you would just be 23 Vio. Sorry. So Nell and Vio 23, Cloud and Kara 11.
Okay.
No, Kara's 23 because you're not in his bubble either. Sorry, there's a lot of bubbles going on.
Wait, so
Wait, but
also
Kara saved.
I saved.
right? Me and Kara both rolled a 23 to save.
It was 46 total. Nell is getting resistance from your bubble, so that makes it 23.
Okay.
Vio is he failed, but he's getting resistance from Asamar, making it 23. You saved, and you have resistance, making it 11.
I see.
Kara saved, but doesn't have resistance, so 23.
23. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Gotcha.
We got it. We got it. We're good.
I rolled
And
a
then
13 on my concentration check.
Ronnie, what's happening?
13, so that fails.
For 23.
Oh no, because half would be 11. So yeah, you're good. And then those same 4, I need strength saving throws.
Oh.
It just keeps coming.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, this
Oh,
wave
that's
of
all good.
force is very... You rolled the... Did you roll the same thing? Oh, no.
Fucking god.
I rolled the highest on the strength save.
And then Vio, can you make a strength
Is
saving
it
throw?
AoE?
Wait, I have a D6.
You're not in it. It is AoE, but you're not in it.
Hold on,
But
I don't know
most
if
of the
this will
damages are
help.
by Kara.
No,
no,
then they're not close
Oh.
enough, even if...
I have a 10. I got a 10.
A strength saving throw.
You rolled better than me and
You
Cloud,
rolled
who
better than
have
all of us.
bonuses. That's.
So, as this hound slams its front paws back into the ground, it sends out this burst of necrotic, forceful energy. Y'all take whatever damage. We'll say... as you see the necrotic damage spread out, Cloud and Nell, I would say, could see the fogs, almost like their forms patching up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. And then everybody is going to get pushed 15 feet.
Oh, great.
Because I believe everybody, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Well, it would be 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
It's okay, Vio's closer to his husband now. Damn, the 16 didn't save! Oh!
Yeah, that's Cloud's turn. Oh, you're also, sorry, you're prone. The people that got, everybody that got knocked back.
I just have to use my whole movement.
Half
to
your
get
movement.
Half
Half your movement speed, yeah.
Oh, even would Vio have been knocked out of the air?
No. So Vio's still up, but push back.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What would I had a... Can I see the big dog creature from where I'm at?
I mean, you can see, like, its general shape where it's standing. Yeah.
Like, enough to, like...
Probably not details. I would say I would want you to move 5 feet forward to be 10 feet away from it to cast something on it.
You know what? I don't want to be that person, but I think I want to cast a heal on myself.
You're gonna count. Oh,
Nice.
wow! It's happening.
I'm pretty low.
I agree.
I'm
Go
rough.
ahead.
You're also
The healers
person-
can use heal on
Yeah.
themselves.
Also, one of the
Fucking
only people
asshole.
that can bring one of us back from the dead. So.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to get us into a situation where shit like that happens again.
And that's true. If Cloud dies, then
Yeah.
Who brings him back? Yeah.
Okay, I'm just using a 6 level 1. I still have something like level 12.
I low-key thought that was your plan today, Hunter. It was like, he seems to be going after Cloud very hard today.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do this freaking extra ability it has. I'm probably not going to do it at this point. It's too late. It had a
Okay,
thing
well
where,
then-
like, if it took a certain amount of damage, then part of its form would break away and raise 1d4 zombies or skeletons that would target the person that did the damage.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah, that would have added some
damn.
extra spice, but I keep forgetting.
Damn.
Me as Kara, who's been putting in damage.
Yeah, for real, you would be fucking surrounded.
I want to move my spiritual weapon next to the big right here,
Okay, bonus action
and
moves
then
over.
make an attack on him. Wow.
Aww.
That does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna move right here. Oh wait, I already moved, didn't I? I'm gonna
You only move like 5 feet, so you have
move
like
right
a little
there.
bit left, I think. Next it is Andraste's turn, so roll to hit with your doggy first.
You're doggy.
Oh yeah, that's a little... I lost the dog inside the fog.
That hits.
Go, doggy. Oh,
17 points of damage.
Muriel.
Nice. What would you like to do on your turn?
The things I do for love.
Another sunbeam.
Oh, go, go. Mine. Again.
Can you make an arrow where you were shooting it?
Ow. Pew.
Okay. Rolled a 20. Oh, I have to subtract. So it's probably not going to save. This also doesn't save.
Oh,
So damage.
It's invisible.
Points of radiant damage. And I kind of forgot this part, but you're blinded until my next turn.
Oh.
Well, it's fine. Because as the sunbeam bursts out and pierces this burning radiant hole through its form, it collapses into bones and guts on the ground. Those...
Yay! He's off! He's off! He's off!
And then I think that you don't have a bonus action, right? Or do you want?
I think I'm okay.
You do a religion check.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And then are you thinking about the fogs or the hound?
The fog, because we're still fighting them.
Okay. I'll give you...
When you said hound, I thought you meant like my spell hound. I was like, but I...
You know that the fog is immune to acid, lightning, and necrotic damage. And the blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, and prone conditions.
Oh.
They are fogs at like the base of their nature. They have vulnerability to wind effects. Something extra can happen with some wind effects. But yeah.
Tornado.
Next would be Vio's turn. Sure.
I would say vulnerabilities specifically. Oh, bruh.
You start hearing.
Simultaneously, each of us giggling at John's text. It's even better.
I'm gonna say it has disadvantage. First one fails. Second one fails. Fails. Okay. They take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Radiant winds. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. God, thank you. Andraste looks great. Well, he looks good.
Okay, fortunately for ease, it is the fog's turn next. They each take 10 points of thundering damage because of the wind. So this one is dispersed.
Oh.
These other ones are... One of them is rough, one of them is not quite yet rough. Oh, but they take their turn still. I'm gonna go over to Cloud, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. God. What's her name? Bonnie one.
21 saves, you take half of half. 8 points of necrotic damage, and then it is Nell's turn.
Well, I'm considering they're right there. I'm thinking I can see. Well, I'll just take a step forward. I can see the fog, right?
Yeah, you can see like its general shape there within that range.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts at it and hope I do not hit Cloud.
Let's see.
It's a 28, a 15, and a 24.
Okay, roll damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 37 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
That's rough now.
2 8s and a 9.
We're all in our DPS or except for
Cloud's like, I'm the
That's my turn.
tank.
Okay. Next it's Kara's turn.
Okay.
gonna
I'm
get
just
hit
gonna
and not
assume I
breathe.
have no idea what the fuck is going on above me because of the fog and the wall. So, stretching. I'm just gonna throw my dagger twice at this foggy bitch who's like coming near. Oh, what did I do?
As the dagger spins out, magic starts to like spin around it.
Yeah, I'm like, can I even hit fog? I'm like, I'm attacking air? Yeah, punch the, I thought about it. I was like, should I punch air? I hit a 28 and a 30 to hit.
They hit.
Punch air.
Does it still like go through the mist or the fog, kind of, or does it like stop and fall?
You throw it, and as it disconnects and starts to spin, Shadow kind of spins around it, creating like a little spinning blade that flies through it and pulls the necrotic energy with it, causing it to disperse as it flies.
Oh, nice. Well, at this point, I mean, I'll be like, people, and I'm gonna, I don't know where people are. I'm just gonna head
Just go towards the light.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
yeah. So then my full walking distance is
Look
gonna
what helped.
put me there. Shut up. I'm like, it's so bright. Ah!
Oh, imagine if we're spread out at the end of this combat and we can't find each other.
Oh my god.
Hello? Yeah, right.
I
Like,
have to shout like, hello?
Next is Cloud's turn.
What my shit is necrotic damage?
Didn't prepare guiding bolt.
I think I did, but
Suffer.
I do have
That's awesome.
I have a cantrip, I guess. I have Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that would work.
So I'll just put the. Oh, you gotta do a dex save.
I fail.
Okay, sweet. 8, 15,
That's radiant damage.
and if he's not dead, I want to move my spiritual weapon forward towards him and make an attack on him. As well.
You reach out your hand and let out this radiant flame kind of burst from it, taking inspiration from all this radiant damage from the others. And the fire kind of extends out and just burns away at it as it goes. And it completely clears the fog away. Also, the fog, like, around y'all is kind of, instead of just being, like, stagnant, it is kind of starting to pool towards the wind wall, and even around the wind wall you can see there's kind of a space of, like, no fog as it's pushed away from it.
What's clearing the
Are we
fog
still
away?
in initiative? Or is there any hiding fog
You'll wait
monsters?
with readied actions and nothing else comes out.
okay. We should just try and continue as fast as possible. We made a lot of
Yes.
noise.
That big wolf creature, you said it was a gargantuan size or huge?
Gargantuan.
Okay.
I would like to roll for that now.
Religion check.
And I would like to take a tooth.
And I'm gonna call for everybody to meet me.
It is kind of like this like one large fang at its canine is like a finger bone that has kind of been sharpened at the point and roughly kind of melded together. You could make a
It's gnarly.
medicine or a strength check to try to pull that out.
Is anybody rough?
No.
You remember this kind of, the name that they give this kind of creature is a charnel hound. Charnel hound.
Yeah, I was like,
They are made up of these undead bodies that it has either victims of its kills or that it has picked up from graveyards. Sometimes they form naturally, and sometimes they can be created by powerful necromancers. They're immune to charm, fright, and poisoned. And they do have a swallow attack that if you go to 0, while you're inside of it, you're immediately killed as it puts your body into its own.
Oh my
It
god.
absorbs you.
Yes. It kind of like rips your bones out of your body.
That thing was trying to eat me. It
Oh!
was trying to eat me like 3 times.
You had extra bones on you already.
I feel like Andraste learning about this, like car standing there like, what is it?
Then he tells her, "Wow, that's awesome."
Wow, that's awesome. Wait, do we see Nell
Okay.
ripping a tooth out of this thing?
I don't think y'all would be close enough, but Nell, it's kind of a rough extraction. You don't pull the entire thing out from like where it's slotted in, but you kind of like break it at the like 3rd point and have the tip.
That's fine. I'll tuck that away.
Great. Okay, let's go.
Are we still shining brightly? Can I see where they are, or do I need to find them?
Yeah, I think you could. Like wherever.
Now.
Okay.
Okay, we're all good. We're all fine. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna turn
So you'll
off the game.
Oh, okay. You
He's off, he's
continue
off.
on the path. Do you want to do another stealth check or?
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Is,
okay.
Pass without a tizzy?
Is that still up?
I think it would
That's an
still
hour?
be up.
It's an hour.
Probably about 5 minutes left on it.
Damn, we lucky we still got this up.
That means I still have armor back at this then, because I cast that after.
Oh, nice. Is the fog still pretty thick? Like, has it changed at all?
As y'all are moving away from the wind wall, it does go back to being its normal thick self.
Ugh.
You continue on as it's gone back to quiet, not being harassed by howling. After about 10 minutes walking,
What about mommy?
Another howling.
you're still hearing some creepy sounds from around, but it's quiet again, or infrequent instead of the intense loudness of the fogs.
Make some sort of check to see if there's a reason why it's foggy like this?
You
Just the weather.
could try a nature check.
Make it.
Wow.
I mean, naturally, I believe fog forms from, with the storm and the rains, that is constantly coming up to create this fog in the area. That would be a natural reason for it happening. But like, you have heard of magical ways to create fog as well, so that's a possibility.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Magic.
I'm literally gonna teleport out of here now.
Can you imagine if Andraste's like talking about fog? And then Cloud and Cora are like, what?
Right.
I think we're being
Yes,
tracked.
it seems to be some sort of precipitation phenomena.
Oh my god. As you are reaching out with the detect magic, you don't sense like an innate kind of magical aura to the fog.
I love him.
Congratulations, it's just fog.
It's okay. We are
As you're
honestly.
doing that as well, kind of looking around at the magic, you do notice, probably around the same time as Cloud Reveal, the tree line looks like it is getting more sparse, like you're close to exiting whatever forest.
Oh, so we're coming to the edge of the forest then?
Yes.
Okay.
Straight up.
Once we get out of the woods, should we take a break, take a rest?
What time of day is it right now? It's pretty early still, probably, right?
Yeah, we could probably. I was gonna say I don't know if it.
Yeah, it's like 9 to 10.
Uh,
It only took like an hour basically to get through the forest.
Take a short rest again.
I mean, at the very least, let some people bandage their wounds.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll take a short rest out of here.
Where are y'all? We're not doing that now.
No,
Well,
when
once
we get out of the
outside
forest.
the tree
Oh,
line.
okay. Well, you continue on. Here you can see the fog is thinner towards the top, so it's easier to see things higher up than lower down. And as y'all come out of the tree line, you see a large building ahead on the path, and a like at least 20-foot, like the top of a stone wall, maybe like 100 to 200 feet away.
Is that Sungrove? Are we there? Are we?
Can I?
It's quiet.
Is
Can I put my radar out again?
Yes.
Put out your feelers.
I was gonna say, do I see that stormy shit like any closer, or like is it near us at this point?
I mean, yeah, it's been over you since like
Oh,
even like 5 to 10 minutes into the forest.
got it.
Not currently like raining or anything, but just like a constant like dark gray clouds. Okay. Beyond the walls, you sense 4 of one creature, like one kind of creature close together. They are maybe like, where are they? Probably like half a mile, maybe, away. Beyond the walls. Then you sense one, also beyond the walls, but closer to a mile away. It's like on the far range of that. And more like, what's the word? This would be to the south of the town, like more on that side for this one. Where's distances? You know it is resistant to... I don't think I did resistances for the other one, did I? Or did I?
No.
Okay. Well, this one is cold, fire, lightning, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. And then the other one... The other one is cold, fire, and lightning, but not the attacks part. You sense the familiar feeling of one you may have felt before that is just resistant to cold and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered.
So
You
we're up
know,
to 6 total.
yes, and then that's just one, but that is about maybe 200 to 300 feet away. So I said the wall was 100 to 200 feet. This one is 200 to 300 feet beyond the wall. sense another somewhat close to this last one, but a little tiny bit further out and more to the north of the town. One second.
Oh.
Somebody's calling it.
A lot more focus. So we're up to 7 so far, and I think he was about to say something else.
Hmm.
I'm guessing the one that I thought was familiar was the one that I sensed the night or earlier.
I'm not enjoying where this is about to head, I think.
Huh?
That I'm not looking forward to where this is going.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So this one that is somewhat close to the last one, but further north in the town, it does not have any resistances or vulnerabilities. A little bit of a mystery one. And then this is also probably, where would this be? This is also probably around like a little bit less than half a mile away. And it's kind of in the same direction that the closest one is, but further, if that makes sense. Last, you sent 3 of this creature. Oh yeah, these are the ones, yeah. 3 creatures here. Resistances, acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder. And bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Oh my god.
No vulnerability on that one, those ones.
So in total, how many did he sense?
Those 3...
6. I'm up to 11
10.
if I'm...
Oh.
It's 10.
Let me... 4, 7... 10, yeah. Not bad. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Does he bring this up, or is he just like,
I
oh?
will relay all of that to everyone.
Kara goes, oh great, we're here. All right. And she, at that response, tosses her magical leaves on the floor and is like, we're not just laying out here. Get in.
Yeah.
I think it's
This is
safer.
our final.
Oh, Andraste doesn't. He hasn't seen.
Andraste's never seen this?
I don't think so. Every time we
Yeah,
think
y'all
about it,
used
it's been
the leaf
Winona.
thing.
We always
Well,
did
we
it with
used it-
Winona?
We used it before we're getting to Winona's Manor. Oh, but Winona would have been with y'all then.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my.
think y'all used it with Zoot once.
I think I identified it for you guys.
Yeah. But he was asking if we're at, like, this is the place. If we're at, if the place y'all are looking at is Sungrove. I mean, it doesn't have, like,
Markers.
you can't necessarily see, like, where the entrance is of the town, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I mean, I'm taking the 10 fiends as my key to yes, we're here. That's my note in my mind. That's my welcome to Sungrove. Huh?
Should I preemptively cast the Mower spell here?
What does that do?
The what spell?
The Magnificent Mansion.
Oh,
Well-
you mean like just have it here to come back to if you need it?
Yeah.
If
that
you're
way
like
we
going
have
in.
we have an absolute safe place, like no questions asked, to rest.
Do you want to?
Do you want to burn
use
through
that spell
that?
slot before that's the fight, though?
That's the problem that I'm thinking. That's why I wanted to ask you. There's a couple spell slots that are high level.
Let's not. How long does it takes a minute to cast that, right?
No,
Mansion?
I'm pretty sure that's.
I think it's a minute.
Didn't we? I remember
No,
this
we had this discussion
conversation.
last week.
Let me check.
Yes.
I'm going to the 9-sided tower specifically because I'm seeing if that one is the same or changed.
Mercy.
It's a minute to cast the tower
Okay,
version.
but like you also, that's like also our teleport type spells, right? If God forbid,
No.
I say hold on to the spell slot right now, unless we
I
think
think so, too.
unless we think otherwise. But like right now, like we could just for like a little bit sit in here, think of what we're gonna do, and from there figure out.
I would say there is just enough space in here to put the door in here if you wanted to.
Inside
Unnecessary
it.
extra protection.
Inside
Yeah.
the wow. Damn, that's crazy. Protection,
I mean,
protection.
It would probably get in the way a little bit if you were trying to rest. But if you're going inside the tower, if you're just using it as like an entrance space, then I think it would fit.
Okay. Well, I said for now, don't. Unless we're like, yeah, if we want to do it.
Okay. So y'all can start to discuss, I guess, as this short rest is starting.
Okay.
It'll be an hour.
Well, I did kind of have an idea, and I don't know if you guys wanted to bounce off my thought. Well, like, because first of all, obviously, like, I don't think if we're gonna strut into this town, we can't strut in looking like this. So we should all look different, trying to get in and figuring out how to then get to Alessander. But then maybe from that point, I don't even know if Cloud would have prepared it. That would suck. I was thinking about Forbiddance. I know that, like, there's already demons in, but then it might
Not fair.
stop. You did not, yeah. I know, it was something I thought about now.
What's keeping us from just doing this tomorrow?
I mean, it's the morning. We have a very long...
Just waiting. Yeah.
We can.
Do you want to just wait?
We can get recon work. We can see if we can find out information for the rest of the day.
Here she goes.
I can send out my project image in all the directions that I remember sensing those demons, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, like, they can't... Because I know they're 100% on high alert for you, but there's no way of them to sense or smell. There's no sensory or pinging thing they can do when you're in the projection, right?
There's no physical body.
Okay, so then you just gotta be real fucking stealthy going in there, because
Yeah,
you don't want to be. You do not want to be
With their
seen.
own vision.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it as, like, you kind of were with, like, Winona, where you were, like, going through walls and staying low and, like, being in the ground almost, you know?
Well,
What about
also,
etherealness?
anybody that has any
That
arcane
could work,
knowledge
too.
would understand that the distance you can get with that spell that I use, so there's no guarantee that I'm right around this area if they see my image.
True.
That's true.
Etherealness could
Just
work,
know you're
too.
close, at least. Or
Oh,
somewhat
another spell that I didn't
interested in the area. Not even
Within a-
close necessarily.
Within
but
a
yeah.
500-mile radius.
But even if you're looking, that is like, oh, should we be concerned since he's like scouting? But that's if they see you. Obviously.
Yeah,
But then
I just...
etherealness is also.
Yeah, I just
not a
don't
bad
want them
idea.
on high alert, because the minute they see your face, you know?
I have that.
Etherealness?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, damn!
It's
What level
just-
spell is that?
It's a 7th level. And that's my teleport spell.
Deals.
And the mansion spell. I could upcast our teleport spell and the mansion spell to 8th level, but then they're...
Oh. Well, then, I mean, well, it sounds like we're waiting to go until tomorrow anyways, you know? And, I mean, this space is large enough that you could put the mansion here.
Okay, so...
And if you upcast etherealness, doesn't that then go to somebody else?
Oh. No.
What?
Do you want to go with me?
Instead of using astral projection, you guys could go just to the ethereal plane and look.
How long does that
When you
last?
cast this spell using a spell slot of 8th level or higher, you can target up to 3 willing creatures, including
3?
you. So you could bring 2 with you.
Kara right now is beaming about her magical knowledge that she just remembered that.
It lasts 8 hours or until I
This
think
spell.
you can. While spell ends, can you? If you can end it on your own.
But people, wait, but people with people with true sight can see that, right?
Yes, they can see it.
I still would be very cautious about just walking past demons.
Yeah, I feel like it would probably be safer just to send an image
Okay.
instead of physically going ourselves.
Okay, that works for me. I just wanted to...
Yeah. I mean,
Sure
even
about
if they
that.
see you, it would be like the project image where they can't really affect you.
They can't do anything about it anyway.
Unless
Okay.
they also have a way to go into the ethereal plane, but there's obviously a high level magic.
Yeah, but my thought with it is like if they can see us, then they could just follow us. Whereas with my project image, I could just drop the spell.
Yeah. Okay. And then, how many? Because this is a good question. Because I know Winona had a lot of this type of stuff. We're different, but like, how much kind of like illusion, disguisey type shit do we have? Like, what do we all got? Can we all get covered if we were gonna walk into this tomorrow? Then.
What are you suggesting
I'm just
we go as? Demons? Zombies?
See, but would demons know other demons that are supposed to be there?
Well, I know me and Cloud could speak to them if anyone spoke to us. Depending. I could speak to any of them. Cloud could speak to some of them.
I mean, there's the seeming.
Yeah.
They all can do different things with that.
Okay.
Does it see me?
Seeming.
Fucking not the seeming. Screw you. Fuck that joke.
I'm saying it's
Fuck
kind of
you.
like you could do like what you did on the Earth plane using the seeming with some of y'all that can talk, like Cloud now, or Vio, can look like, something demonic or weird, and then the others could be like kidnapped or zombies. Yeah.
We don't have our big busty lady.
You just have to have some plan to, I think Kara did raise the point. What if we are just fiends that have not been here before and are just appearing out of nowhere? So you would have to be prepared for
On
that.
alert. Yeah.
Can I roll... I'm not gonna say that. Do I know any other demons? Demon lords?
Make a religion check.
So, I guess we could probably go ahead and do the mansion now then if we're gonna What's till tomorrow?
Mhm.
While Mel's doing the projector image.
Mhm.
You would have it till tomorrow morning.
I guess y'all could be discussing the plan a little bit more while I do recon.
Mhm. And I would
let's
just get out the minute if you are spotted, just get out. Just like, and I know you'll joke about what I say. Just pull out.
What if?
What?
So with your religion check, you know, as far as like leaders of demonic races, demon lords, they're kind of broken up into, there are the Oberith lords, and there are the demon princes. So they're kind of different distinctions. The Oberith lords are more of the like very old, ancient lords, been around for a long time, and the demon princes would be kind of like the newer, I mean, relatively newer leaders in the Abyss. So you'd probably focus on the demon prince. I was gonna say you'd probably be focusing on the demon princes because in both past situations with Nell, you dealt with Frazer Blue's followers, who is the demon prince of deception. And in the maze, you obviously went against followers of Baphomet, the demon prince of beasts. So the other options, outside of Orcus, the demon prince of the undead, there's Demogorgon. He's just prince of demons. Grazit, there's an apostrophe in there, also known as the Dark Prince.
Fun.
These all sound like fun guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Inogu, which is the demon prince of gnolls.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about earlier. It was like birthing. Yeah. Juiblex.
I'm sorry.
Is known as.
Gesundheit.
I'll type all these names after I get through them. He's known as the Faceless Lord, and he is a like demonic ooze lord kind of thing. Frazer Blue. Kostuchi.
This is getting worse. This is just getting worse.
He was the demon prince of wrath, and he was the demon lord that corrupted, or is known to corrupt frost giants into worshipping him. Malcanthet, the demon queen of the succubi, and Zugatmoy, demon princess, primarily concerned with fungi. So I will send those. Also, I'll say with the 22, you know, Grazit and Demogorgon are enemies with Orcus. Like, it's like a triangle of enemies. They all hate each other. Just an extra little thing about them.
Okay, thank you. What was it? Thank you for that. So my plan is, what was the one of deception? That one's name?
Frazer Blue.
Yeah,
Wait, we heard of Frazer Blue.
So,
Yeah.
He was the first areas kind of demon.
So, I say we disguise ourselves to look like followers of Baphomet and try and deceive them if they push us on it. And then if they break us, we reveal that we are actually followers of Frazer Blue, which would then hopefully track because it's the demon lord of deception. So us trying to lie would be normal, and not necessarily us trying to.
I will say, with the 22, followers of demon lords and just demon lords in general, those three that I said are particularly like arch enemies, but basically all of the demon lords don't really like the other ones. Like, they're all selfish and hate all of the others. So even like Frazer Blue has said that the other demon lords are all his enemies.
It's because they're
So
they're
that
chaotic
could
and they're chaotic
cause
in nature.
friction.
Backfire.
Yeah, they can't. They're not really able to work together. That's all chaotic.
Devils are different.
Maybe
Yes, correct.
Maybe I'll be able to get more information on this particular demon we're dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you might be able to see, like, different demons that are there, so then we might be able to just use them, but, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be better if, like, they were coming and we were, like, maybe people captured, you know. So that might be more believable instead of everybody being a demon and just like, yeah, we're here to help! Like, but, why? What are you bringing to the table? Why do we give a shit?
No.
Oh my god. Are those like triple Ds? Damn! I... I would be concerned if a demon actually... Never mind. We're not going to even talk about demon sex. Go scan out, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay. Are y'all going in the tower? I think I might have to sit outside in the bush to do this.
Oh.
I don't know, with the tower being, like, technically inside, being another dimension, if I could just, like...
Well, we're not in the tower. We're in the magical leaves right now.
Oh, I know, but I thought we were doing the tower. Have we not done that yet?
Mm-mm. We were talking about doing it, but you could still do it in the magical leaves before we go into the tower.
Yeah, well,
We'll just wait.
I'll cast Project Image.
You kind of pull up this like little, the little hole that you can kind of stretch to get out of. Open it up, look out, place your project image, and then kind of let it drop as you transfer your senses to outside in the fog.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did back when we were going to the giant's little fortress and go like a shark our way down to the ground.
It does make it somewhat difficult, I'll say, with the fog, until you're like right up on something to see, but you are listening out as well for stuff. So I guess.
And I also know the general direction of the places I'm trying to go already.
I am doing something. Second. Go grab you. You. Oh, I'm on there. Okay, so I guess you're going to the closest one first.
Yes.
Okay, so you start to head towards, like, kind of down the path, is where the direction was going, until you eventually see the gate kind of open up in front of you. Above, there is a wooden sign with the letters nailed into it. Sioux, and then there's a space, and then Grove.
Ah,
Um,
so this is
the gate is
Sungrove.
currently closed.
Okay, I'm just gonna
You.
peek through and look first. I'm trying to be as stealthy as I can about this.
Yeah, so far you don't see any like guards or anything outside front. You haven't seen any on the walls, but you kind of peek half of your head through, so the eyes are poking through the other side of the gate. You just see more fog and a large building with like multiple levels that is a lot of like made of wood. It's a lot of purple and dark colors on it. There is a sign hanging that has a raven on it, and it says Ravenfall Mercantile. That is the general direction where you sensed it.
Ravenfall.
Ravenfall Mercantile, yeah. And again, this is the one that its features match the one from yesterday, yeah. You see there's a couple of small buildings next to it as well, look like residential. And then another large building with a staircase leading up to a door. Next to that one, there's a wooden sign that has like potion bottles on it, and it says Calyx's Cauldron. And that is where you sensed the one that had no resistances. And so this is the Ravenfall Mercantile, and this one is the Calyx's Cauldron.
Okay. I would like to float up. I think I can do that. Like this. Kind of the upper floor. Kind of like Peter Pan style, like peek through the window.
Of the Ravenfall Mercantile?
Yeah, it's the closer of the two, right? The one right
yes.
directly next to me. But again, trying to be as stealthy as I can.
We'll say make a stealth check. Say with advantage since you're not like making sound.
It's a dirty 20.
Does it work if I'm... Sorry, I'm interrupting. Hold on, I'll do this.
Dirty 20, okay, you...
Yes.
Type. What?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast Mind Blank on Nell too. So that's gonna be my 8th level spell.
Oh, I didn't think... Oh.
Love that.
Immediately she starts typing again.
Yeah.
This one will say...
No, I didn't.
You float up to the window, and inside, you can see a man with very dark hair. It's like medium length, it's like slightly above the shoulders. He is facing away from the window, sitting at a desk with a flame lit at a candle. You hear some muffled conversation happening inside. You could do a perception check if you wanted to.
Okay. 24 total.
You kind of start to put your face through like the wall under the window, kind of getting a better sound as it gets louder once you're completely in. 1 second. You hear gold clinking as he's kind of moving his hands around the table. You can see kind of at an angle now in the corner. You can see a scale on the table. It looks like he's doing some kind of accounting thing. You can hear him counting out loud the gold as he's going through. And in the room, you hear a voice that sounds like it's not coming from like his direction. It's kind of coming from the side. It says, how long is this gonna take? You said that you would give me some rats soon. And he, the man sitting at the desk, is like, would you just wait? It's been low lately with all this chaos going on. I just need to finish, make sure everything's good, see if I need to ask for any extra loans that anybody may have forgotten about. At least those that are left. Just give me 1 second. I have them downstairs if you would like to go down. And you hear, oh, well, I think that does sound nice. And the flapping of like bat wings, and then the door in the room opens and closes. And he just continues to count quietly now. No, you didn't see the source of this other voice. Open the door. It just, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to assume that this guy that I'm seeing is probably the source of what I felt. And just make a mental note of where he is and what he looks like. And that there's possibly something invisible running around here.
You hear a shouting from downstairs. Mason, I moved the boxes into the corner that you wanted. Did you want me to do something else? And he sighs again, frustrated. It's like, yes, move them into the other corner. And then response, oh, okay. And some stomping downstairs.
Did he say
and he goes back. Yes.
Okay. Not who I'm looking for, but I have a name.
Yeah, at this point he's just counting the gold.
It's also interesting to know that the demons are putting on a front as being humans, so we know not to walk into town looking like a full-blown fucking demon now.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I guess, try to back out of here before I fuck up and go check out do the same thing to the other place, assuming they have an upper window.
Calyx's Cauldron.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks a bit... As you're going through the town, you're seeing, you're not seeing people walk around. You might, like, hear the sound of a door slamming somewhere in the city, or, like, shutters slamming. But it's very quiet. The shop looks a little dirty, not necessarily taken care of, I would say, as the plants around it are kind of overgrown. You peek into the window at the front of the shop. Inside, you see it is somewhat dim in there. You see a lantern lit at the top, but it's just not very well lit. You see a couple of shelves of dusty bottles and like baskets of herbs and small gems and kind of like magical kind of ingredients.
Any potions?
There are some filled bottles kind of around in there, nice bottles, so you could maybe make the assumption.
Make the note to rob this place.
Standing at the counter, you see a shorter woman in robes, just standing there, looking down at the counter.
Not moving,
Not moving,
blinking,
not talking or anything.
breathing.
Let's say make a perception check.
16.
16. You watching her for like a minute. You don't see her blink. It looks like she's breathing though. Yeah, just standing there. You do get a slight scent of sulfur in the room, but there's a lot of scents kind of in the room with all of the ingredients around. But yeah.
So I can't get like a direction of where I'm getting that from.
No, it's just kind of in the room. Yeah. You start to smell it and everything else as you kind of peer your head through maybe the wood at the top of the room.
And this is upstairs or?
This window that you're looking into is like it is raised because like there's stairs going into the shop, so maybe there's like some kind of basement in that level, or it's just set up on some kind of higher support. But it would count as the first floor of the building. It looks like the door is this going into the same room.
Is it a copy,
You do see I mean, there's another window on this other side of the room, unless you wanted another perspective, but you don't really know how much you'd be able to see. And there's a door close to, kind of behind the counter.
Can I just circle the house and see if there's like one of the same kind of like storm cellar style doors for this place? Is there a basement accessible from the outside?
Lighting around, you are not seeing any access from the outside, no.
I'm gonna check out that other window then first.
So as you float around to the backside, you do see there's a large window, which you think is the one on the opposite side of the room that you were just looking into, and there's a small window that you didn't see in the other room.
I'll look in the small window.
Okay, make a perception check.
14.
You see what looks like the workshop, like there's some alchemical supplies set up on some desks and counters with things in various states. You do see a staircase going down.
Is it where I am currently? Is it out of view of the crazy still puppet lady?
Yes, this is in a different room. So you can see the door to the other room, but you can't see the lady from here.
Okay. Can I just go straight through the wall and go down?
Like go through the lower part of the wall to just pop into the basement, like pop your head into where the basement would be. Yeah, so you kind of float down, peek your head in around where you saw those stairs, and you can see that it opens up into the full room. Here, make a perception check.
Can I ask, if I was to constantly cast guidance, does that affect his astral projection or no?
I don't really know. Without looking into that, I don't know if that can like.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, I got an 11.
I'll say sure.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can do that. If you want to add a d4 to that one, no.
Yeah, at this point she's frustrated that Andraste just went and sat in meditation mid-conversation. So she just, like, takes one of Nell's hands and just holds it and is gonna focus on that.
Well, that 11 is now a 14.
Yay!
Let's see. You see a small bed. There's a wardrobe with some accessories sitting on top. There's a little desk, like a personal kind of desk, not a work desk. Just dark down here.
But it's like somebody's living down here.
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you want to look closer, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Your choice.
Investigation with guidance.
Yeah.
So another 14 total.
It doesn't really look like it's being used a lot down here. There's a lot of dust on everything. The bed is made, but like there's still a layer of dust like on the bed as well.
The same with like the desk. There's no like papers out or.
No.
Oh, fuck. So weird lady that doesn't fucking blink. Room downstairs for some reason that's not used.
Oh, he came back and
Isn't that
saying
like
this
saying
shit.
this
Oh
out
my
loud?
god!
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking
Oh,
to
okay.
myself.
Oh, he's
right
thinking
now.
about it. I thought he came back and said it. I was like, Jesus! Like, weird.
Okay.
Weird.
No, I'm planning on going to like all the places and then I'll just say everything
Then
at
do a
once.
dump. Okay.
So I guess since I can't really find anything, I don't want to risk getting found out, so...
1 second before you keep going.
Oh, I might have already been found out.
Fuckers. Okay. As you are kind of thinking this to yourself, looking down at the bed, suddenly, from the wall, kind of looks like it comes out of it, there is this red ooze-like pseudopod that shoots out towards your form, but just flops as it falls through it and kind of pulls itself back in. And then you can start to see this, like, what you hadn't noticed before, like, layer of red ooze along half of the room, like the walls and the floor and the ceiling, that starts to, like, shift and pool under you and kind of feel up at you, but you realize it's basically, you know, whatever it thinks.
Oh. Getting the fuck out of here. It's goddamn... What is this, like a trap? They pull people down here just to die?
So you leave the room.
Yes, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
The same way I came in. And head to
As
the
you are
next
starting
closest.
to float kind of out of the room, you can hear the door above and start to see this woman moving towards the steps, but then you're through the wall. Okay.
Nothing to see here. It was just a rat.
I will say you didn't hear her footsteps as she was moving. You just heard the door.
What?
Anyways, as you come out, you're coming out of like the back of the building. I will say you can see there's a river behind the side, and you can see the tops of buildings on the other side. You think like, so obviously you or you felt the one in this building. You felt something in this building.
Something.
The three things that you felt altogether, you felt across the river over here. It looks like a very large, kind of stately manor-like building, like a small manor.
Okay. I will stay as low as possible and head towards that. But once I reach it, I'm going to do the same thing and start from the highest window I can see and just work my way down.
Okay,
See what I can see.
this is... Okay, so you go towards the top. This window you look into, you see a... Oh, make another stealth check.
I'm still doing guidance.
26.
Okay, so you make a perception check as well.
Fuck. 13.
Okay, well, this room looks like a bedroom. A nice bedroom, like something maybe like a noble, like a moderately wealthy person would sleep in. You see on the other side of the room there is a nice desk that is absolutely covered in papers and lit candles, as it is currently being sat at by a older man in some fine clothes. He's not really talking though, he seems to be writing.
And does he seem to be acting like abnormal like the other lady in any way?
Make an insight check.
God damn it.
It's okay, I'm exhausting myself right here. My little D4s!
12.
12. He
with
is
a
writing. It's hard to... Looking from, like, you're kind of looking at his back. And he's not really... He's just quietly working. So there's not a lot you're able to read. He's not like the woman just sitting there. So he is doing something. You can also hear, like, through the floor... sounds like kind of busy down there. But before you can investigate that, you hear footsteps in the hall, and the door opens. This is an older man in like kind of a butler suit. He comes in with a tray with a drink and a small snack. He's like, okay, is there anything else you need me to do, sir? Kind of finishes writing what he's working on, and then looks up, kind of snapping out of it. It's like, yes. See if we can send out any groups. I think we're probably gonna need to find something else, because my food stores are not going to last forever. And he confirms that, and then says, also, maybe if they could go down to the river, see if they can get any water. I know it's not great right now, but maybe we can purify it. And he says, yes, sir, again, and then leaves him to continue working.
Did I notice anything wrong with the water when I was coming across it?
It was very dark, not super clear. It was kind of murky. Not necessarily anything like outright bad, but yeah.
We need to study it more.
Yeah, and closer inspection, like actual physically there.
Were they done talking?
Yes, he left the room. Now he's just still sitting there. He appears to have finished whatever paper he was writing. He's folding it up and putting his stamp on it. Well, hopefully this one will make it to somebody. And then leaves the room.
I'm gonna try to just follow him just a little bit, see if I can see what's going on.
So you float into the room, kind of peer through the door. You can see a long hallway set with some paintings of this man and who you could assume to be related, people that you could assume to be related to him. He is continuing down the hallway towards a wide set of stairs and beginning to head down. You can hear that commotion coming from down the stairs, and a bit of conversation through another one of the rooms in this hallway, but the hallway itself isn't particularly busy.
I would like to try, I'm not going to try and press my luck too much, but I want to try and hear that conversation.
The one in one of these rooms on this floor?
Yes.
Okay, you go over. It's a double doors. Peering in, you see a room with about 8 kind of common-looking people in it. They are all sitting kind of quietly talking about their situation. Kind of trying to make conversation just to pass time. I think you don't need an insight check to see that there is kind of a very down, somber mood in the room. You see a large bed, not as big as the one in the man's room, but still decently sized. There is about like a mother and child laying in that bed, and then there are multiple cots set up around the room that the other people are sitting on.
I'm wondering if this was the food stores he was talking about or not.
You don't see any necessarily like storage kind of things. It just looks like these people are staying here. I would say make a investigation check.
Oh wait, you're guiding me still.
Mm-hmm.
So 19.
Okay. You can see like evidence of furniture being moved around the room, and you can kind of estimate that these are new residents, that the stuff has kind of been set up for them to stay here. They don't typically stay here, I guess. They look out of place in the nice room.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Everything
Two
is
different ones for suspect for 2 different reasons, and then this place, like, I'm wondering, like, are these, like, refugees? Like, is this guy, like, trying to use his money to help people?
That's
or...
my thought. I'm wondering if they're trying to, like, whatever shitty thing is happening. Like, maybe this
But
guy's...
I sent stuff from here, so...
Oh, so I don't know. Well, you don't know from where, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty big
Could
manor.
be some of these people, could be, like, some of the servants, could be, like, the big man himself. I don't fucking know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows anymore.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do with any of this information, but it's information. To the next one, I guess. I don't...
You're done investigating this particular building for now.
I don't really want to... I feel like if I keep pushing further into the building, I'll just end up getting caught.
Yeah. So coming out around it and kind of floating towards the top between the roof. Looking out from here, there are a couple of large multi-story buildings. Look kind of residential. There's like gardens at some of the windows. But a lot of them are like the windows and doors are boarded up, or the windows are broken, like shutters hanging off, or the doors have been like broken in, so it's just like an open doorway.
It's a lot of abandoned buildings then. So could I assume that those people that I saw were here to stay? Like, as...
You could. I think with your 19 investigation too, that kind of told you that those people have been moved in there recently. Looks like much more people than are meant for that room, at least from that one you saw, you know. And I would say the amount of like noise you heard from downstairs, you could assume there's a handful more people down there as well.
Okay.
I will say from here at the roof, you know, that immediate vicinity of residential buildings, but then further north in the town, you see two large buildings. One is kind of a dome shape, and the other has the signs of a temple or a church of some kind.
Which one of those had
And you can see like
4
down this way. The 4 you could sense coming from the dome-shaped building.
That's the order I thought they were going to be in. I'll go check out the dome shape first, because I feel like the temple one's going to have a lot to look at.
Okay. The dome shape is pretty big. There's like some... It looks like they had some kind of like windows on the top that could be opened up, but they're all currently closed. Behind, it's kind of surrounded by trees, so you're kind of having to like go through the trees around towards the front, where you see a big staircase entrance with a medium-sized statue of a unicorn in front of the doors. The sign above it says the Triumphant Unicorn.
Triumphant. This is where I saw the 4 coming from. Okay, I guess I'll just do the same thing I did at the other place, like start at the highest window I can, just try and see if I can see anything out of the ordinary, or...
So you're just gonna like pop your head kind of through the dome at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ooh. Well, that sucks. 10.
Okay. So you look down through these dark rafters into what you can, I think, you would be able to easily recognize as a tavern or bar. There's a lot of tables, lots of seats around.
Well, do I get an advantage since it's my favorite terrain?
You see a bar on one side of the room. Let's say it's enough to see some kind of body on the ground in the center of the room. With it was like a pool of blood that was just left. So it's like, it's not...
Is
Yeah.
it the
Looks like
only
there's a pool
thing?
of blood around the body. It is like, yeah, you don't see anybody at the bar, or anybody at the tables, or any signs of other people. You just see this like one body in the center of all the tables with some blood on the floor around him.
Can I work my way closer, like basically like to the edge of the rafters, like instead of being above them, like right at the...
So you're like kind of moving down the side of the wall instead
Yeah.
of going right through the middle. Okay. Um, getting closer towards like the floor level, you can see it is a older looking man that looks. Let's say make another perception check.
I'm gonna ask, does he look like the old guy at the manor?
Okay, the manor. No, different.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can see this pool of blood around him. It is not still wet. It was just left, so it's kind of like congealed into grossness on top of the floor. You see his like shirt has been kind of torn open over his chest, and there are like quite a few puncture wounds all over the chest, and it looks like his skin has like withered and sucked, kind of almost like the blood has been sucked out of it.
Are we dealing with vampires? Oh, wait!
They are the holes, like the puncture wounds. It's not like small, like little fang puncture wounds. It is like about
Also,
I was
like
about
a
to
soda
make...
can, like that.
Uh-huh.
That wide
Oh.
around.
Okay, because I was about to make a hard connection to the whole Austin thing with this, and I was about to be like, wait, I'm tripping balls. What's happening?
You also hear a kind of chittering like noise above in the rafters.
where I was before.
Yes.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, you are with this new perception check. You see hiding kind of at the edges of the rafters in the darkest corners are 4 large creatures. They kind of look like giant, like horse-sized mosquitoes with very large, kind of like needle-like mouths. Since you're still at the edge, not like, making yourself obvious, you're still stealthed. It doesn't seem that they have noticed you yet, but they are just kind of like twitching and moving around slightly, kind of looking at each other, looking down, and you do hear from one of the corners of the creatures a slight like slurping wet sound.
That's gross. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Well, my dad is here. Y'all could, like, finish having Nell, like, do this whole thing, just, like, let me know, what he found, so then I could write that down.
Write that down, write that down.
Write that down, write that
You
down!
can just finish the scout and then end the